Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. Well, we've had highs this format, we've had lows this format, and right now we are in the midst of a low. Been losing quite a bit after winning a lot, and we are not at all helped today by the rare slot. As fun as this might be, I don't actually think this is particularly fun. Because it's not good. So we're going to go ahead and take Rebel Salvo over Drown in Ichor here. Probably pack one, pick one. In week one of the format, I would have taken Drown in Ichor, but I think this is among the worst colors of the format. In black and red is among the best colors in the format. So we're going to go ahead and start with Rebel Salvo here. And who cares if we get any equipment, because it's a good card even if you don't have that. So, interestingly now we have another Drown in Ichor, or a Chimney Rabble if we want to stay red. So this is definitely the better card. I have not found black red to be particularly good. In fact, I've never played it at all, which makes me think I should just take the Chimney Rabble because this card in any red deck has been insane. So I'm just going to pass another Drown in Ichor because there's a Chimney Rabble and now we see literal 0 red cards. So yeah, that's not great news for us. So I'm going to try to see if today I can actually, salvage a draft and not just force mono red like Wednesday after pack one, pick one, and a cough. Now is a tough one here. There's Rustvine Cultivator for red-green, which is fine. There's Terramorphic Expanse for splashing. Prophetic Prism has not been great this format, and everything else here is pretty bad. So I think I'm just going to take the Expanse, and maybe we have to splash the Rebel Salvo if we end up in a different color pair that doesn't have a lot of removal. Pretty easy Contagious Vorak here. I don't think anything in this pack is particularly close at all. So we're going to go ahead and take the Contagious Vorak there. Pick 4 Vorak. That's a little late. I think I would expect that to maybe finish up around pick 3 or so. So maybe that's a sign for green. Not at all locked into green-red, but we have a great green-red start. Salvo, Vorak, and Chimney Rabble. So we'll see if we can continue that here with pick 5. And we can't really. There's a Splitter and a Spore Singer, both of which I really don't like. There is a Blightbelly Rat, and maybe we could think about green-black. Charge of the Mites, green-white with Vorak, not bad either. Veil of Assimilation, much more in a blue deck. So I think I'm going to take the 2-drop in Blightbelly Rat here. This is a close one between Rat and Charge of the Mites. But Blightbelly Rat's one of the only black commons outside of Anoint with Affliction that I'm willing to move into black for. And move into black is a loose interpretation. I'm not really moving into black for this. I'm just taking it over a whole lot of nothing, really. So again, not a lot of red. Literal no white. Spore Singer, Atrocity are not what I'm looking at. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the Hive Master here. Obviously, at this point, wish I would have taken those first 2 Drown in Ichors, but hindsight's always 20/20. So we're going to take the Hive Master, and we have what I think are the 2 best black creatures in our pile, which is good. But we're going to have to find a direction with what's open here. Blue could be open, so we could abandon all of this and just play blue-black. But now pick 7, we're going to start seeing some options as far as what's open and what's not. Hopefully. Or everything just sucks. One of the two. Who knows? Monument of Perfection. This isn't even the wheel. There's another one. That's impossible. Annihilating Glare. We already have a decent combo with the might that's made out of this. So I think I'm going to take that over Sawblade Scamp here. Scamp is not bad. But I'll take an Annihilating Glare. And then a Chittering Skitterling. I don't think either of the Drown and Ickers are going to wheel here. There's a Copperline Gorge, which could be interesting if we go green-black. Can splash the Rebel Salvo here off a Copperline Gorge. But I haven't mind Chittering Skitterling in some of these black-based decks here. Yeah, so that didn't wheel. Didn't think it would. If we're thinking blue-black, kind of poison. Aspirant's Ascent might not be bad. Kuldotha Cackler, I guess, is not bad in green-red. So maybe I could just take that. So 2 black cards wheeled, both of which I'm fine playing at least a copy of here. Canopy no, Maze Skullbomb no, so I'll go ahead and take the Scrap Trap. Red and green have not seemed open at all. But I really don't like fighting anyone for black. And we know we are because we passed 2 Drown and Ickers here. So we may not get hooked up with black in pack 2 at all. Might have to rely on black in pack 3 if we're going to play black today. Well, this is another splash option. We're not playing any of this crap, so I'll go ahead and take the Prism here. Another splash option. Okay. Things are happening. We're not really playing anything here necessarily, so. Take the Fisher, throw it right into the sideboard, and get a last pick Fair Basilica. Probably not playing that either. So as we get into pack 2 here, if you are still watching this video and you found it today, and this is the first time you've ever kind of come across one of the videos in here on the channel, wouldn't mind if you wouldn't go ahead and consider subscribing here to the channel. It means a lot to me. We are on the race to 1,000 subscribers, which means we would finally be able to monetize the channel, which would pay me back for all the hard work I've been trying to give the entertainment to you all, which would be greatly appreciated if you wouldn't mind considering doing so. And in pack 2 here, we have some good options. Kethik is not one of them. I mean, we can like Hive Master into Blightbelly Rat into nothing, but there's an Edifice. There's also Skitterfang, and Skitterfang has been good in certain decks, but every time I've played it, it has not been good. I think I'm just going to take an Edifice here. Because the problem is, if you're on the defensive and you don't have attacks, this card is not great at all. And we don't know what our deck's doing, so we don't know if this card's going to be good in our deck. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the Edifice here and probably lock in black. Jin-Gitaxias. I don't think so, unfortunately. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery or artifact, copy it, and then you counter theirs. Don't really have the cards for that. There's a Hexgold Slash here, though. And this makes me think we can fill out a little bit of red this pack and then just keep taking black and be black-red? Another Hexgold Slash? I mean, I'm not going to pass up 2 Hexgold Slashes in a row, so yeah, give me that. Now there is Blightbelly Rat 2, Barbatterfist 1, Vat Emergence, Feed the Infection. I think I'm going to take a second Blightbelly Rat. Problem with this deck so far is I don't really see how we are winning. Another Edifice, pick 5. There's also Hazardous Blast and Furnace Strider. Well, Hazardous Blast is a way to win. Necrosquito. I think we're going to have to be a little bit toxic, considering we're black. We have 2 rats. We have a Scrap Trap. We have Skitterling. I think I'm going to take a second Edifice here. That card is just very good. It kills all their 2/1s that are running around. It kills random mites and things and blocks well enough. It's just a decent card in a decent spot in the curve. Alright, now there is Crawling Chorus and Justiciar, which is good for someone, but not us. Sprinter, Cackler, and Necrosquito. I guess I can take a Necrosquito. It's a win con. We're going to need some Proliferate, which we don't really have. We have Double Rat. Scrap Trap, kind of. I think I'll take the Necrosquito. It's just not been outstanding. This is a huge roadblock in this format. But 2-drops are great. And we have a couple of them, but I wouldn't mind another one. So I'm going to go ahead and take my second Bar Batterfist here. Voidwing Hybrid. We're not really much of a Proliferate deck. I guess I take a Terramorphic Expanse or maybe a Thrill of Possibility. I don't think we're really splashing. We have a lot of splash if we want to splash the Vorak, but I'll go ahead and take my first Thrill. Kethik did come back around, so did Dross and Sawblade Scamp. The Scamp currently triggers off of 5? 6 things, which is not great. This is just not a good card, right? Maybe we can find a way to... We can sack a Chimney Rabble. We can sack a Gulping Scrap Trap to find a Rabble, to find an Edifice. I mean, things could happen there. No, I don't think I'm playing any of that. Same here. Well, I've seen a lot of late red, black, gold uncommons in this format. And let's hope that they can make our way to us in pack 3 here. Because every time I've seen that card go late, I have never been in red, black. But I think we are today. Alright, Norn's Wellspring, no thanks. Serum Core Chimera on the splash, probably not. Infectious Inquiry, fine. Glare, probably okay. Free from Flash, Centurion. I guess I'll take a second Glare here. Gonna need to find some sacrifice fodder for sure to make these better. Would love an Anoint with Affliction. Instead, I get Duress or Sawblade Scamp. There is an Ossification, and I'm wondering with double Expanse and Prophetic Prism if this is worth it. I'm going to take it because I'm not going to miss a Sawblade Scamp or a Furnace. This is by far and away the best card, so I'm just going to take it. Volt Charge here, pretty easy. Well, maybe not. There's a Chimney Rabble and a Scrap Trap as well. I'm going to take my first Volt Charge, though. I don't think either of those wheels, but if the Scrap Trap comes back around, good news for us. Maybe this is a Kethik deck. I don't know. Vorak on the splash doesn't seem great, does it? I don't know. We kind of have free splashes right now, though. Well, here's the Hazardous Blast. The question is this a Hazardous Blast deck with 13 creatures, 14 with the Batter Fist? Maybe? I mean, this card is just so good. I don't think it's a Siphoner deck or a Bone Picker Scourge deck, so I'm going to take my first copy of Hazardous Blast here. And I guess now take a Cacophony Scamp. With one Batter Fist already, it's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, now I wish I would have taken one of the other cards in the previous pack over the Blast. We got one here, but I'll go ahead and take a Cacophony Scamp. Maybe it makes the cut, maybe it doesn't. It's pretty good with Annihilating Glare as well. Still have 3 picks left to find our black-red gold uncommon. I can't remember the name of it right now. Ooh, well, this is a close one. Red Sun's Twilight is probably main deckable in this format, but there's also just a Furnace Punisher, and this card is a beating. It's just 3-mana, 3/3 Menace. I mean, that's good in the format. I would main deck a Red Sun's Twilight, but I'm going to take the Furnace Punisher here. can have all the hazardous blasts you want. We're not splashing blue, so I'm wondering if Resistant Skywarden makes the cut. Probably over any of this stuff, so I'll go ahead and take that. Furnace Strider on the wheel. Ooh, almost. Not quite the wheel, but almost. Happy to see a Furnace Strider here. Forge Hammer Centurion came back. Probably taking that over Infectious Inquiry here. And Dross Pits. We already have plenty of tap lands. There's another one. We're not exactly aggro, but we're not control. Oh, what? Chimney Rabble pick 11? That's wrong. That should not be happening. Okay, well, we've got some things going on here. Probably don't need to splash the Ossification. I'll take the Scourge. I doubt it's making our cut. Prism probably isn't needed. Not Double Furnace. Okay. Well, I think we found the right colors for our seed. I think black-red was correct. Even if we ended up with a deck that isn't perfect necessarily. So we don't really need the splash here. I'm going to set the lands here in a moment when I figure out what I'm doing here. So the Glare is good with Scamp and Hive Master, kind of. I mean, it's still removal. I don't think I'm cutting anything down here. Maybe Thrill. Kethic just isn't good, right? The end of your turn, you sack a Scrap Trap and get one of these two. Oh, you don't even get to search. Oh, yeah, that's bad. I thought you got to search. Necrosquito just dies to Hexgold Slash. Cackler. What's getting oil here? Furnace Strider. Centurion. That's it? So we're not winning through Toxic, nor are we winning through oil. So we're just winning through an aggressive set of creatures. So we want this to attack at least as a 3/3. This is conditional oil. This is later oil. This probably isn't doing much for us. Skitterling probably isn't doing much. It's not very aggressive. Probably 16 lands. Got no mana sinks here. This just seems okay. Probably don't need 2 Cacklers. And that would be the deck. 16 lands. Maybe just run like a Furnace. And then probably 7 and 8 here. Not a lot of black. Red was relatively open for us here. Double Chimney Rebel, Double Slash, Volt Charge, Rebel Salvo. I mean, these are good red cards. That's the reason to be in red. Yeah, don't really need to splash, run 16 lands, and I think that's probably how we're going to run it back here. Yeah, not too bad. Just a, good red cards supported by a couple of black 2-drops and good black 3-drops. That's how it does, and we'll see how our first red-black deck of the format does in the queue. See you there. Okay, we go first here. Don't have any plays until 3, and no guaranteed land to get there. This is a suspect keep, because this is a 5-drop in our hand right now. So, unfortunately, in this format, I don't think you can keep that. This isn't much better, but we're going to get rid of one of these 5-drops here, and it's probably going to be the Scrap Trap. And then we'll see what we got to do here. I don't really have any plays past Hexgold Slash, and of course they play Skrell. Thank God we had the Slash in hand. I think I'm going to have to discard Annihilating Glare because this is a 5-drop right now. Don't really have any good things to sacrifice to it. Well, that's a 3-drop, so that's something we can do. There's also a 2-drop here. And I'd like to be able to hit this on 5, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Furnace and Rat here. Just for curve considerations. And if they attack, do I trade? I think I do. There's a chance they just play a land and play an X3 that I can't attack into, and then would have gotten no value out of letting that through there. Incisor Glider. Well, that's exactly what they did. Okay. Let's get in with Chimney Rabble. 4 mana, 3/3 haste. It's all you need sometimes, man. Down goes Chimney Rabble. Guess we're playing Cackler here, and no attacks. And hold on to this Hazardous Blast. Oh, it's not exactly what you wanted to do over there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and bluff an attack here. Don't think they'll block. Oh, good for them. Alright, well, you called it. Necrosquito, okay. If I trade this for Necrosquito, is that okay? Probably so. I don't want this to get too out of hand. Although if I just play this and pass 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... I think I'm okay trading either of these for Necrosquito here. They might not even do it. Yeah, looks like they won't. That's good news for us. So we push 3 extra damage. We'll play the Skywarden. And now we have 11 points of damage with Hazardous Blast, which still isn't enough, but they're not playing great blockers. I think they have Annihilating Glare here. Wonder if they're going to sacrifice one of these things to kill this. Looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. expect they're going to trade off there, which makes sense. And we can probably afford to sacrifice this Furnace on their turn. We just have a Furnace Strider left in the deck, I think, is our only other 5-drop. We might have one other one. A double Necrosquito, okay. Sure. I think I need to play the creature here. But I can potentially kill this Necrosquito if I attack with this. They block here, and I kill it down. Or I just play this, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have 9 points of damage on the battlefield. I mean, this blast is just going to kill them. So I'm just going to try to get more creatures on the battlefield here. See, all this is fine. Sack an artifact or creature. I can actually sacrifice the Batter Fist here. I wonder if that's worth it. Or if I just get rid of the 1/1. An extra creature's pretty good. I think I'm actually going to sacrifice the Batter Fist. I guess I should have done this one first. That's why I held full control, because I kind of did that in the reversed order. But I think we'll probably be okay. Unless they have a combat trick here. Looks like they do, okay. Alright. Well, couldn't do anything about that. Okay. Just need to draw a couple creatures here. Any 3-powered creature will do. Okay. Now they're dead to Hazardous Blast next turn. That's fine. Doggo agrees that we are close to getting him dead here. That's also fine, and that should do it, I think. Alright. Gotta love a Hazardous Blast. That card is absolutely nuts. Okay, well, opponent goes first, but we have a 2-drop into a selection of 3s, so we will also keep. Not quite the 1-drop we wanted, but it's okay. Would have loved a Hexgold Slash there, but we're alright. Again, not exactly what we're going after here. The glare isn't great in this deck. Not going to trade here because the Edifice can just kill that next turn. Yikes. Take action, kill that. No attacks, have to take at least 4, potentially, actually take 6 this turn. Yikes. Because they're going to put the Batter Fist on it now? No blocks. That one's okay. That one's not. So I'm playing this, planning on trading with their 2/2 here. And then trading my rat for their other 4/2. Now if they put the Batter Fist on the 2/2, then we have to take 6. And all of this is just not looking outstanding. Now we have to take a lot. Yeah, yep. Probably have to 2-for-1 ourselves to kill this thing because all of this stuff can just kind of hop on it and then we're just dead here. So I'm gonna do this, attack, and then sacrifice the edifice here. As much as I don't want to do that, I think I have to. Now they just don't have a creature down, which is good. See what their follow-up is. And that's also going to have to die. Land off the top is great, so I don't have to sacrifice this. That thing's got trample. Come on, land. I don't think this is a hazardous blast gain here. We have to stabilize. So, see if I find anything better to sacrifice. We did not, so... Hopefully no more big huge threats, because we're out of removal. Well, we're not proliferating really anything here, so I'm just going to go ahead and play a bigger body, rather than just a random 2/2 if they have like a Volt Charge or a... They're getting priority, so I think it's Volt Charge potentially, so... Could be Rebel Salvo as well. Charge of the Mites, okay. Well, all this equipment makes this very difficult. Because they can put all of this on a might, and then it's like a 5 or 4-1. Well, they can't put the Batter Fist on it because it'll die. So they can make it a 3-1 double strike, I guess. I think they have enough mana to do that. So 5 plus 2. Yeah, so they get a 3-1 double strike here. Oh, so they do have Volt Charge. So if they hit us... So if we block here, they Volt Charge this and they kill it. So we have to block here. And then we Volt Charge this one next turn. Oh, wait. Can't... Well... What is it then? It's not Volt Charge because they don't have 3 up. So is it Hexgold Slash? If it's Slash, we can't block here. It could be Rebel Salvo, but then they would have just killed it. So I'm actually going to block this one because I think it's going to survive here. Oh, we just die. Okay. Well, that's what it was. Yeah, we were playing on the back foot the entire time that game. It looks like they got us. Didn't matter what we did there. Block the other one, they kill us with the other one. So, yeah, they did it. Alright, these Annihilating Glares keep staring at me like... just taunting me as if they're 1-drops when they're not. But the only reason I'm keeping this is because we have a turn 3 play on the play. And now that made it a whole lot better here. So, that's good news. Also very good with the glare. Now we can sacrifice the Batter Fist, so that's pretty good. I'll offer the trade, and then play Punisher. Here comes the eyes. Can we outrace a 3-2 lifelinker? Probably not, but I'm going to try. I'm going to hit him for 9 here. That's also an artifact. Animate, get bigger. It's also an artifact that blocks well enough. Get bigger. Take 8. To prevent some damage here. I think we can win this race, but yeah, I mean, we have Hazardous Blast and currently 13 damage on the board, so... I can't think of what they would have that would get them out of this here. I mean... They have to gain, like, 6 life, at least? Yeah, that shouldn't do it. You have the Eyes deck, that's for sure. I do love that deck, but... You're at 9, we have a bunch. There we go. Hazardous Blast for the win again. Woof. Having a copy of that card is so important in this format. Okay, so this is actually pretty good here. I mean, it has the Glare, but it also has a 2-drop in Batter Fist, 3-drop in Punisher, and 4 with Volt Charge plus sacrificing Glare. We're using Glare to sacrifice Batter Fist if we absolutely have to, but we've got a 2 and a 3, which is important, so... Not going to send that one back. Okay. Probably fine trading. I don't... Well, I mean, if they attack, I won't block, but if they leave it back, I'll just attack into it. Trawler Drake. No blocks. Okay, gonna play my Menace creature. Next turn we've got Volt Charge to take down the Drake if they're trying to get busy by getting it too high up there, but we'll see where it ends up when they pass. Mesmerizing Dose on the Punisher. Makes Glare better. Skitterfang. That's probably a Volt Charge target. Death Touch. Yeah, I don't care if you're going to hit me for 1. Also fine if they want to trade this here. I don't think they will, but you never know. If they do, I'd like the Centurion on the battlefield when that happens. But I don't think they will. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, we got that oil counter. And... if I put this here, that makes it in range of Hexcold Slash. Probably don't want to do that. If I put it here, it can be blocked by the Trawler Drake well, so I probably don't want to do that either. So I'll just pass it back here. Okay. And what's the last card? They're deciding where to put the Batter Fist, I guess? Yeah. And a card in hand that they're thinking about using. Okay. A 4/4. Well, it's out of range of Volt Charge now. But I think that's still okay, because we can just sacrifice the Batter Fist again. And continue the race. I think we have outcard advantaged them quite a bit here. Just have to make sure we don't die by getting silly. Yeah, I think getting silly means not blocking here. So I think I just have to make this trade now while it's being offered to me. And I'll just plan to block. Once we get to 5, well, we should be okay. Puts them to 1. Volt charge is lethal, so is both creatures, and we're at 10, so I don't really see us dying out of nowhere here. Yeah, that won't do it. Give me an extra oil counter? Doesn't matter, they're about to concede anyway. Oh, they did it. Thanks. Now we just wait it out. Either they're going to rope us, or they should concede here. There we go. Good aggressive red deck. Sometimes all you need. Alright, we go first, and Annihilating Glare has found its way into our starting hand. Just about every one of these games here, which hasn't been great. Rustvine Cultivator, yeah, I mean, I think it's important to just use these things when you got them in this format, and even if that means getting rid of a Rustvine Cultivator. I'm actually probably just going to dump the Glare here to the possibility, because I don't know when we're using this. I think I'll play Hive Master first. Come on, play an X2. Nope. That blocks very well. These are not great cards, but on this battlefield, it's gonna hold us back. Well, I guess that's a clean 2-for-1, isn't it? At the expense of not progressing our board? And then next turn they play an X4 that we can't get through anyway? Maybe they don't block. Yeah, they probably just don't block. Okay. Push through some damage. It's good news for us. Maybe they play a 4-4 Toxic that we can just slash down. Nope. Whenever you proliferate, draw a card. That's probably just a Volt Charge target here. Don't want them getting too out of hand with that. Don't think I want to make this trade. Two 1/3s against two 3/2s is not great for the attacker. What is that? It's the mill artifact? Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's time to get in here. They didn't block earlier, so maybe they won't this time. But if they do, they do. Yeah, that's fine. Probably just gonna get rid of that one. Okay. They are corrupted. Not that it really matters for our deck. Alright, mill me for 2. Sure. We have no bombs you can mill, so haha, joke's on you. Tainted Observer, Hexgold Slash can deal with that nicely. Probably just prefer to play Scrap Trap this turn, though, just to get another body on the board and then still have Slash in hand here. Well, that kind of forced our play and not being able to get Scrap Trap down. Do they have protection? If so, that was not great play by me this turn at all. Oh no, they have... Okay, worse things have happened, I suppose. Still mill me for 3. I'm joking, but watch this be the thing that kills us. We already used Thrill this game? Yes, we have. I don't think we have any other ways to rummage. Would have liked a Chimney Rabble. Seven mana. What do you got for 7 mana? Mesmerizing Dose. And a Proliferate. Alright, well, we will have to draw something at some point. Okay. Mill me for 4. Another Chimney Rabble. There's our Hazardous Blast and a Skyward. And all this stuff would have been nice. Yeah, that's a good blocker on this board. Okay, go ahead. I laugh at Font of Progress, but boy, it's going to be the stupid thing that kills us this game. 4 more non-lands, including a Furnace Strider. And I think we are dead to Font of Progress now. Yeah, because they can so it can mill us and then sacrifice this to proliferate that and then do it for 5 on their turn, and then we go to our turn, we can't draw a card and we lose. Man, oh man, that was interesting. I mean, they just played a bunch of 0-3s and 1-3s and then blocked us and then fonted us to death. Oh, man. Yeah, you got it. Goodness gracious. That's frustrating. Congratulations. We have been milled out by Font of Progress. Don't start putting this in your deck. It's not a good card, guys. It's just not. Alright, well this hand has a lot of potential to go wrong. 2 5s, a 4, a 3, a card that doesn't matter, and 2 lands. I don't think we can keep that. Alright, dude, you're gonna go back. I don't know how far away you are from being cast. There's a 1-drop. Probably just going to pitch a land here. We'll find more. Plus, we don't really need the 4th one with this current hand. See what I mean by we will find more? Take action, kill that. Next turn play tap land, kill their next creature, and then turn 5 play off Sky Warden. I'm going to risk it here and see if they go to equip the Flesh Cutter. I don't think they will, but if they do, I'll blow them out by making them waste 3 mana. Okay. Well, that worked. Let's see if they have the indestructible trick now. And they don't. Awesome. That works out. They might have... Yeah, they have Anoint with Affliction here, which is fine. Flensing Raptor, that's also fine. I don't know how much this matters right now. So what I'm gonna do, actually... This has Menace. If they attack with this, they make a Might, and then they have to take 8 on the backswing. We can save this for something that's bigger. They might play something and hold this back to block this, and in which case we can still get through. I guess I should have left a mountain open, played the other land, and then been able to sacrifice the furnace, so that might have been the best choice there. Let's see what they found off the top. An Annihilating Glare. No? Do I need to kill the raptor? I'm taking 6 right now. I think I'm just going to be on the safe side here and kill that. They have to play 2 blockers or a removal spell here to survive. Or a removal spell and 1 blocker. And it looks like they didn't have it. So I guess, I don't know what they could have had in there. Some double strike, something or other. I didn't know. But I just wanted to play it on the safe spot. I didn't think they had a good out if we killed the raptor there. Alright, we're on the draw. We have 2 5-drops in hand and a 3-drop that could potentially catch us up. This is a sketchy one. I've mulliganed a lot this draft so far. So I just kind of don't want to do that again. So I'm going to keep this and see where to go. God, stupid long legs. I don't want another 5-drop. We have all the 5-drops in our hand. Okay, red-green. Just going to go ahead and pitch a land. We'll find more. See? We're good at that. Yep, here come the 3/3s. Gonna be difficult for sure. Probably have to use this on a 3/3. Oh, that feels so bad. I guess I don't have to, but... Do mover. Okay. They did want to find a land, interestingly. Down goes Skywarden anyway. What do they want with a land? An extra green? They need a double green spell? Paladin of Predation or something? That's 7 mana. I think they got us in this one. Oil Gorger Troll. No oil, so you don't... Ah. Yes, oil. Alright, successfully held him back. Are we just going to stall out the board and try to win with Hazardous Blast here? They have it too. They have to have it, so... They're probably just going to draw it and kill us at some point. They could have done this, but they didn't. So they have a Volt Charge here. But they're going to proliferate onto their incubation sac. They're at 23, so I don't know how we're winning this game here. Well, you know, if they were at 11, or even if they were at 14, things would be okay right now, but they are not at either of those numbers, so can't really do anything. There it is. Yeah, I was just waiting for it. We knew they had it. Alright, we go to 1. I guess we're not dead. Unless they have a combat trick. Okay. But we're dead to 5 creatures to our 4. If they go for it, they win. Let's see if they go for it. Good for you. We called our bluff. Yeah, we never really stood a chance that game. I mean, Incubation Sac turn 1. Got them 4 3/3s. Got like 5 for 1 by that one card. So, you know what? Still got a 4 and 3 this draft. I think the deck was a little bit better than that. We were lacking a little bit on 2-drops here. Good 2-drops. And a little bit just on power. Like, we didn't have like powerful cards. These glares are also just not very good in this deck. So, but we didn't have a ton of things to replace it with. is what it is. First red-black draft of the format went 4-3. You'll take it. That's all you need to do to continue to draft forever. So thanks so much for sticking around to the end of this video, and I will see you next time for your daily draft.